I'm sorry about that, we got disconnected. It was only online for a couple of seconds before it dropped the connection, so you probably wouldn't have seen anything anyway. But we're out again with Milo. First live stream after all the rain. I'm using a live stream because my DJI camera has gone in for repair, so we won't have so many videos. Most of them will either be clips off the GoPro or using the phone. Dry at the moment. Come on, Milo. Come on, let's get out of all this crappy grass. Come on, good boy. Not really had rain, I think this is due. Might have had a shower or two in the night, but I don't think so. The water's way down on what it was, and we were able to get across yesterday, so we should be able to get across today. You might see the dog lead more in the line of the camera, because there's a wider field view on the GoPro than there is on the DJI. Come on. Not a bad old day. A lot better than people are getting in Florida, that's a fact. Terrible. He's heading in one direction, off towards the river crossing. We have a bit of blue sky, so things might in fact get better. I think this is going to be the last reasonable day. I think we're going to get a bit colder over the next few days, so the heating will be going on sooner rather than later. Keep it all snug. Come on, come on. Excuse me. Don't hear me coughing. Just had a sausage sandwich for breakfast. Needed to do a few treats for them. Come on. You can see where everybody's been, all the snaking across the dew. Come on. Their harnesses, or their bibs, the ones that go over their shoulders, we're getting smelly, so they've gone in the washing machine. And we've got the harnesses instead, and it fits snug as a bug on Milo, which is surprising because we thought he was the smallest, but it's actually too baggy on Sandy. Not too bad on Sky, but it's the tightest of the three on Milo. You could really feel his ribs when he came. You can't feel his ribs anymore. They've gone into hiding. Let's see how readily it crosses the water today. the deepest. Having a drink. Now this is the deepest bit. The flow has made like a gully run through the middle, just along the edge. They're on higher level. You can see how it's pushing all the way over. But I'm not worried about it. Takes it all in his stride. Good boy. Don't shake all over me in the camera. Ugh. That's white. Very muddy. You don't want to slip over. Is there anybody about? No dogs? Well, that's not really a problem with Milo. He tends to behave himself around others. Come on! Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Excuse me. I'm looking down where I was putting my feet and tilted the camera. Just a few days ago, all this had water rushing along it. Washed all this sediment out of the river, and apparently this was just one big load of water rushing across the fields. Like I say, nothing compared to what's going off in Florida at the moment. It adds a bit of excitement to our part of the world. And we've actually had a reasonably dry summer. Not a great summer. Not very good at all, to be honest, but reasonably dry. Oops, we've stopped. Come on, good boy. Bit of driftwood. Come on, come on out. All the leaves got washed away off the field and all got brushed up with twigs and everything else up against the long grass. Some more driftwood. All came out the river. That's why the river looks nice and clean. Looks like workmen have been down rather than the power of nature. Come on. It's certainly flowing. You can see where it's built up along branches that have been coming down. Anyway. Now, Sandy rolled in that yesterday, got covered in muck. going to take the hose pipe to her when I got back, but just had a bowl of warm water and a towel, and we've got to clean again. She's due to go to have a bubble bath soon enough anyway, so it's not the end of the world. What's he eating? I don't trust him when he starts sniffing around things. He's usually eating something pretty gross. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Come on, Milo. We don't want to be out all day. You can probably hear the water. And you think all that had about 3 or 4 foot of grass sticking up, blocking you from actually seeing the water only a few days ago, and it's all been washed away. You usually get a JCB down here that goes along the riverbed, clean it all out every so often. I don't think they'll actually need to do it, because it's been done by nature. One solitary runner across the way, nobody else. You probably think it's still like a bog, but it's not. It's actually surprisingly firm for the amount of water that was about. Looking a bit scuddy. Could probably do with a bubble bath himself. Couldn't you? You need a bath. You do. He gets the better of Sandy when they start fighting. She knows when to lie very, very still, so she doesn't get hurt, and he does the same. And when Sky joins in, it's 2 on 1, which is more like 3 on 1, because she's got teeth that actually look like teeth. Milo and Sandy have like baby teeth compared to Sky. Let's see this part of the river. Yeah, still flowing at a reasonable pace. What are you doing? He's a good boy. I can't see the jogger. I don't know where she went. Come on, Milo. Come on. Good boy. Milo. 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 Come on. This is keeping out all the dead grass and the muck that I'm walking through. Oh, yeah, she's in the far corner. You won't be able to see that with this camera because it doesn't zoom in. Come on, Milo. He normally wants to be in the bank sniffing. He's out in the middle of the grass. Nothing exciting out there, I can assure you. Come on, Milo. Not warm, but it's very humid. It's in the high 90s. You come home with a sweat on, even though it's only about 15 degrees. Come on. Whether I'm talking to myself or whether there's anybody online. I shall have a look at my phone, trying to get to a safe area where I know nobody's going to come running out with any other dogs. It's very autumnal. Next lot of leaves are down. Poor old groundsmen have to go around collecting them all. Keep the grounds looking spick and span. Don't think there's anybody even in the next field. Look if the gates are open. There's a couple of joggers over in the far distance. The other gates are open, so the grounds staff must be here. Try and tire him out. But, that's easier said than done. Hundreds of seagulls. Nowhere near the sea, but it doesn't seem to stop them. The sea's about 15-20 miles away. I suppose technically the river in the city is the sea. I'm talking about proper sea with the beach. Come on, Milo. Come on. Milo, come on. Stop eating rabbit droppings, come on. Come on. And walk a bit quicker and drag him. I can see the groundsman's tractor working its way out. I'm going to get past this gate before he enters the field if he comes this way. Come on. No. Come on. No. Just keep pulling him away from the post. Don't want him eating anything. No. Get past it all. Come on. Come on, Milo. Good boy. Good boy. I can hear the tractor coming up behind me. Just putting down the gang mowers. So he's definitely coming into this field anyway. So we won't be hanging around any longer than we have to. No. Always wants to go to the smelly grass. Come on. Get away from all the smelly stuff. All the dead leaves. I don't know whether you can see through there. That's Curraheen Park Greyhound Stadium. Where all the dogs go running. They have some funny hours for some of the races because the races are watched in the Far East where they like to gamble. Come on. Come on, you need to move because the tractor's coming our way. Come on, come on. Excuse me, I have to point the camera away so I can drag him easier. He needs to get out of the line of fire. Come on. I think we're safe. Good boy. Come on, Milo. Going? Which way are you going? Yeah, the tractor's not coming our way at all, so we're fine. Good boy. Nice little walk this morning. Not getting wet. Well, I didn't get wet. Lots of the blackberries have gone. Still a few left. See new arrivals to Cork, out picking them. Must be a thing with different nationalities to go out blackberry picking. We used to do it when we were kids, but nowadays you just go to Tesco and buy a jar of jam. It costs next to nothing. It never occurs to anybody to make their own. Sniff, sniff, sniff. And good morning rather to Ellen. Somebody says good morning. Get out of it, you're not eating those. Someone says good morning, Milo. I went into Harvey Norman's yesterday and asked for a media mod for a GoPro 10, and the fella just dismissed me, waved his hand away and said if it's not there we haven't got any. Well, I already knew they had because I'd been on my phone to see what they'd got and whether it was in stock, and it said limited availability. So I didn't argue, I just went up to somebody else and said can I have a media mod, and he said we only do them for 9 and 10. I said that's fine because mine's a 10, and I said me other camera's just in for repair, and I showed him on my phone and he went out the back and he got it for me. Simple as that. So then he said would you like to pay for it? I said well actually I just want to show it to somebody. So I went over to the fellow that said they hadn't got it and said there you go. You did have it, you just couldn't be bothered to look. And he said, oh good, right, that solved everything. In these days where customer service wins the purchase, they ought to make a bit more effort. And as soon as they key in your phone number, they can see the kind of purchases you've made there in the past. And they're quite substantial. I just find it unbelievable that they couldn't care less. Not even would you like us to get one ordered for you or try and get one in for you. None of that. We wouldn't want to be helpful. If I was getting paid anything like commission, I'd be trying to get every order I could. They're probably not on commission, I don't know. But if the store is selling things rather than you going to another store, they all benefit, surely. We've had televisions, fridges, freezers, air fryers, microwaves, as well as cameras and computers. No, stop eating. But then again, if I fell out with every store that gave bad service, I'd be buying everything from Amazon. No. Keep forgetting there's rabbit droppings all around here, and they stand out on the bare bits of grass where the rabbits have been scratching. It's terrible for eating other dogs' droppings as well as fox droppings and rabbit droppings. Nah, come on, get them away from those ones. I did 2 packets of nice Clonakilty sausages for them this morning, and they smelt so nice. I ended up having 4 of them myself, and they did taste good. If anybody knows Clonakilty sausages, they're some of the best sausages in Cork, particularly if you don't have the gluten-free ones. They tend to be a bit dry and horrible, not much taste. If you pick them up by mistake, you regret it. I know gluten-free stuff's not always nice. I mean, you'd wonder why sausages have to have any gluten in them anyway. My dad's a celiac, so we always hunt out 100% meat sausages. Which are obviously gluten free, because there's no rusk or anything in them. Well, I've got a media mod on this, which has got an external microphone being powered by the battery from the camera. Normally I get about an hour and at least over an hour 20 minutes, but it looks like I'm down to about 38 minutes left already. I normally get home and there's about 50%. Oops a daisy, you don't want to watch that. Get me bag. There we go. Right. We're off again. Good boy. I wondered when he was going to go. Come on, come on. No! Stop eating turds. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Come on. Come on. Milo, come on, we're going this way. Good boy. You think he needs grooming again? He's not due for about another month. Come on. I know he always looks snowy white on the camera, even when he's looking a bit grubby in real life. But he has got a bit of a dark colouring on his back. That's not muck, that's his fur. He's got like a band of semi-greyish fur. Come on. Come on, Milo. The lady who's jogging, who's going to catch us up. I think she's got a Jack Russell. And they're usually confrontational. We'll see. They're little yappers normally. Oh no. She's seen us and she's gone round the grass, short grass, and not come into the long grass like she did last time she came round. Broken bit of ball. It's popping up. These aren't really bulldogs. Don't seem very interested in the ball. Every time I throw it, I had to go and fetch it myself. Come on. Carla's corner. She always used to have a sniff and a scratch and sit around waiting for you to go round in circles, and she'd join you on about the second or third lap. you knew that was usually when you were going to start heading home. Shadow and Carla were both pretty lazy. In fairness to Sky, she's usually out front. You don't have to drag her along. She drags you along with Sandy. Come on, we know what's in there and you're not going to it. He does look a bit poodly. Come on, get out of it. I don't know what you found, but you're not having it. Come on. Come on. Come on. You just know when his head's in somewhere for more than 5 seconds. He's found something gross. Come on, let's get across the river. Let's show everyone you can swim. Although he does tend to catch on. Sky's a bit slow on the uptake about keeping to the edges where it's shallower. Whereas this little fella keeps to the edge. Saying that, is he going to chance his arm? No. He cuts across a little bit too soon. And then he'll get up there and have an almighty shake, so I'll hang back a bit so I don't get soaked. Where Shadow used to do his Lion King impressions. Come on, Milo. Come on. Come on, this way. Good boy. Come on. Go home and soak the furniture. Do with being out another hour now in the sunshine to dry him out. I'll get a towel to him when we get back, so he doesn't destroy the couch with his wet undercarriage. Come on. Apparently you're fabulous. Say hello to the camera. Milo, 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 Milo. Don't look at the other dogs. Milo, Milo. Oh, good boy. Come on, let's go. Come on, good boy. Come on. Come on, show the way home. Come on. Will we get home before the battery conks out on us? We shall see. We've got about 15% battery left, so we'll probably make it. Come on. Post. Come on. Not the Pony Express, it's the Terrier Express. It's brightening up. Still cloudy, but it's definitely getting brighter. It want to be too, because we've got the washing. Oh dear, broken glass, didn't see that. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo, come on. Milo, come on, Milo, Milo, come on, Milo, Milo, come on. Make tracks, good boy. Right, I'll say thanks for watching and see you again another day. Talk to you later.